So good afternoon. I'm Sheriff T.K. Waters, and today, along with members of JSO's homicide unit, I announce the arrests of Keith Johnson, Donnell Larkins, Gerard Sykes, and Keith Fields for the January 24th shooting that tragically ended the young life of 7-year-old Breon Allen Jr. That shooting also seriously injured Lafayette Mango. The detectives standing with me have worked tirelessly to build the cases that have led to these arrests. These suspects have all been arrested for second-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and attempted second-degree murder. At 24, 20, and 18 years of age, respectively, Sykes, Larkins, and Fields are all documented gang members. Johnson is a 21-year-old documented gang associate. On the screens behind me, you'll see them being walked over this morning to be charged. 2 days after this tragic event, I visited with Breon Allen Jr.'s grieving parents. And during that meeting, I promised them that this agency would do everything in its power to bring the perpetrators of this senseless and horrific violent crime to justice. It's a joke. Now, the young men that we go to visit are young men that are either involved in gangs or have names that popped up several different times about violence in our community. And they're not wanted, which is, if they were wanted, we visit them another way. But we'll visit them today. It's non-confrontational. Usually we have a packet with pictures of them, whether it be on social media, holding an AK, holding 223s, Dracos, whatever it is they're carrying. And we'll let them know, listen, we know what you're up to. You're not wanted right now, so you have an opportunity. And the opportunity is you quit. And if you don't want to quit, we're going to make you quit because we're going to put you in prison. Pastor Scott Garland, he'll talk to them with some of our community partners. Sometimes he prays with them if they want prayer. And then we wait, see what their decision is.
So this is what you mean by proactive policing?
Mm-hmm. Part of it. The other part is what they do. A lot of stuff that they do is they follow these guys on Instagram Live. They understand what's going on. They hear about things that are going on. Then we interdict them before they get a chance to go do bad stuff.
You guys didn't think in your 40s that you'd be Instagramming so much?
No, we leave that to the young detectives. We know what they do, and we let them do it.
Okay.
Where my fire starters at? GFTV back with another fire flame meltdown. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell where you want the latest. And if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what are you waiting on, family? Come on over here and subscribe, because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles, and we know ain't nothing morally sound or traditional about what's been going on down there in Jacksonville with this Julio Foolio, Yungeen Ace, 6-block ATK gang war, as we done seen, all right, time and time again over the years. Our young black youth continue, our young black men continue to unalive each other. Not only that, man, as we also continue to see the senseless violence, okay, that happens to take place down there over stupid shit. And these young, innocent children continue to lose their life. Hit the like button, drop your fire and TVs in the chat, because this is the things that we have been talking about. Now, overall, man, we done heard about the situation that went down with John Walls and these individuals that unalived, okay, this other gang member, but also in the midst of spinning the block. This is what happens, all right? An innocent child, an innocent life that had their whole life ahead of them, wind up getting stripped and taken from them all over some bullshit that these innocent children ain't have nothing to do with at all. And like I said, man, I've been explaining to y'all in the summer how law enforcement, JSO, okay, gang unit, and all these other law enforcement agencies, including the feds that are involved in this operation, in this surveillance, and how they're using, okay, this technology to break through and actually make their arrests, actually, okay, continue to gather evidence on these gangs. Now, a lot of people have no idea, all right, as we here TK Waters literally say, all right, we're monitoring these people Instagram. That's right. We see what they're doing on their Instagram. Not only do he see what they're doing, he see that they have what? All these rifles, all these firearms. And what he say, y'all? Yes, I know they don't have a warrant, but we approach them and let them know. All right, we see what you're doing. We know what's going on. No, you ain't got no warrant, but I tell you what, all right, we'll lock your ass up right now. All right, if you don't give us what the fuck we want. And that's basically what TK Waters is saying. And I find it very odd and very strange, man, that TK Waters actually did this interview right before, all right, these suspects were arrested. So it's proven, man, all right, that it is blood in the camp. All right, it's some fake shit going on inside, okay, the camp. What I mean, internal affairs. What I mean by that is
technology that I'd like to tell you guys about. It's called ODIT. It stands for On-Device Interception Tool. This tool requires the police to get a warrant. Once they have that general warrant to use the ODIT technology, they install a device on your phone, and we don't know if it's in real life or whether or not it's remote, but nonetheless, it allows the police to monitor your use of a phone in real time. This means as you're typing and sending text messages, signal messages, receiving videos, sending photos, no matter what you're doing, if this technology is installed on your phone, the police can watch in real time as opposed to after seizure of the device. Keep that in mind when you're using your phone and deciding how you're using your phone and what.
Stingray is a catch-all term for cell site simulators or IMSI catchers. Inside your cell phone is a small chip. This chip helps your phone do multiple tasks at once and helps it communicate with the outside world. A specific part of that chip, the baseband, handles all your phone's communications with cell phone towers. The baseband helps your phone decide which tower to choose in order to have the best possible connection. Your baseband is pretty trusting and will connect to just about any tower in the area. When your baseband chooses a tower, the tower can ask you for your IMSI, also known as your International Mobile Subscriber Identity, which is linked to your billing account. Stingray acts as a cell tower and tricks your phone into giving its IMSI and can even tell your phone that it doesn't support encryption, meaning your phone will start broadcasting your calls and texts unencrypted through the airwaves. It can tell your phone to continuously tell it where it is, and worse.
individuals in this 6 block, ATK, and everybody that's affiliated with these games, all right, it's a lot of people that is snitching on the back end, man. It's a lot of people that's giving people up. It's a lot of people that's telling on multiple individuals. And like I said, not only that, with this, all right, technology that these law enforcements are using, man, is giving them a super advantage over these games. Like I said, man, this technology is being used nationwide. Nationwide, y'all. All right, if you look at every trial, every federal RICO that has been brought up in the past 10 years, it's proven that they have been using this type of technology to monitor these social media accounts. All right, and that's exactly the same way how they caught who? The Julio Foolio killers, right? They said that they had license plate readers. They was pinging, tagging their phones and everything, man. And like I said, man, everyone thinks when they delete their messages, they just disappear. But y'all have no idea, man. It is still up in the goddamn cloud. All right, there's no such thing as erasing any data at all. Because whatever you erase in your device physically, all right, it is still, all right, encrypted in the system that you are using, all right, that you have no control over. Remember, you're using a cell phone through another company's system. So whatever you do on that phone, call, text message, video, picture, whatever website you log on, whatever app you interact with, all right, it still has all that data in the cloud from that company that you're going through when you're using this phone. All right? So ain't no way around it. All right? Ain't no such thing as burner phones or none of that shit no more. I'm just keeping it 100. All right? The streets is dead. The streets is dead. Leave that shit alone. It's over with. It ain't what it used to be. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames. R.I.P. All right, to the individuals that lost their life, man. God fear.